What's going on, guys? Plastic Beach X3 back here with another One Piece sim video, and this time it's going to be another OP10 testing video, but this time utilizing the Usopp strategy. So it's going to be my first time playing the Usopp deck, and this list is brought to you by Marco over in Japan. Won the Asia Finals with this Usopp list. So I'm going to be playing the Usopp deck for the first time, so give me some grace on my plays and stuff, but I really like this list. Seems like I see a lot of 4 of Red Rocks, but this player decided to go with the Luffy and the Gum Gum King Kong gun. But so far, the strategy is extremely good. It's extremely well tuned. Your plays are pretty obvious throughout the game. The only problem I've had so far is with what I should be discarding for future turns and that kind of thing, but I'm sure as time goes on, I'll get better at that. But the deck is bonkers. I mean, it's going to be one of the best decks whenever OP10 comes out. I'm not sure about EBO2, but definitely whenever OP10 before EBO2, this deck is going to be pretty busted. It just has a lot of answers and can tempo out the opponent pretty fast. Just being able to establish a block draw the first swing, that's kind of crazy in and of itself. And the fact that you have one of the most annoying cards in the game in Frankie, pretty busted. And then obviously Rebecca Kairos Cavendish, or Rebecca Kairos Zoro, or Rebecca Kairos Frankie, or Rebecca Luffy. One of the 4 drops is just a very strong tempo play, combined with the Karate Coliseum where all of them get rush. It's pretty busted. But before we get into the games, I do want to say that my 3 friends and I have created a new series over on the channel. The link will be in the description below, but it's called The History of the One Piece TCG, where my 3 friends and I would go through the history of top performing deck lists in this game, and we play it out to see who's going to win the tournament. So the first episode of OP10 Romance Dawn is out on the channel. The second round of that tournament will be coming out soon, but the first round is already up on the channel. So go ahead and, if you don't mind, go watch that video, like and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. We put a lot of time into this, and I can promise you that the editing is not there yet, but we're going to continue to get better as time goes on. Hopefully it'll be an enjoyable series for everyone. But other than that, let's get into the Usopp games. Alright, we have a game against RG Smoker. They're going to choose to go second, which I can't say I agree with, but, well, maybe, I don't know. Depends on their build. We're going to mulligan this, though. Looks pretty bad. Just establish Karida, pass turn. They're going to take the Kamakari Jasushi. Alright, so we'll play Leo, tap the stage. I'm really thinking about Ideo and Rebecca here. Should set us up pretty well for future turns, and then we'll discard, I think the Luffy. Yep, I think it has to be the Luffy. Then we can go 5 and play the Ideo so that we can block and draw next turn. And then next turn we'll think about playing this Frankie, depends on what they play. Okay. Yeah, so I think we'll just... Do we search again? Probably. Just go 5s. So I think that is the play. We'll go 5. Search a 2K for sure, and maybe another counter card. Or do we want the second Kairos for turn after next? I think 2 Kairos could be powerful, but then we're discarding our Frankie. We're discarding the Leo regardless, and then we're going down to 1 counter in hand. feel like we have to take the Frankie, unfortunately, and then discard the Leo and play the Frankie. And then next turn we can Rebecca, Kyros, Cavendish, be able to swing with the Rebecca, and the Rebecca can swing into this thing because it's going to be 4k on their turn, and then Kyros can also swing for 9 depending on what happens. They're going to play their Smoker, going to be able to restand 3 Dawn. I think we counter this. Could be wrong though. Okay, they're going to swing 5, so we're going to keep our Frankie for the banish next turn. And 5 again. Yeah, we'll just give them the Frankie. So these can't swing here because it's 3, but not a big deal. It's the only question of Zoro or Cavendish, and I think it's Cavendish. Oh, I guess we're bouncing this, so we don't need to block the banish. So actually, we can turn this if we really wanted to, which I kind of don't. So we're going to play Rebecca, draw a card, play the Kyros and the Cavendish. We'll bounce this, we'll be able to swing here. We'll go 5 into life. Take it. I think we just pass. They're going to 8 Dawn, so they're going to play Kid. So I guess we'll just kill this, I guess, I don't know. Yep. And they didn't even have the Kid, so not much they could do there. Kira's powerful card. Powerful card. Alright, so we have a game against RP Luffy here. Chose to go first. I'm going to keep because we have the Kairos and the Searcher. I think we're just taking Karaida and Frankie. Discard the Bartolomeo. Because I envision our next turn as playing Bartolomeo. And being able to block draw, and the next turn establishing the Cavendish with the Karaida. But maybe that's too slow, but we'll try it. Okay, so actually we can play Karaida into Zoro this turn. Okay, so I think we're just playing Kairos. So now we can play Rebecca into Cavendish, Frankie, and still be able to swing 7-9. Gonna play the event and whiff off of it, and then give us a Zoro. And then play Divine Departure. Weird. I don't know what happened there, but... Oh, we can actually play Luffy off of this, and then play the Cavendish tapped. And if this was anything lower than, 7, so they're gonna give us a draw. Go 9 at life, boosting their leader. We'll take it. So we're just gonna start establishing blockers in the next couple turns. We'll go 7. We will counter this one. Oh, what happened? Oh, there went 8. I guess we both misplayed this game then. Alright, so now we can go... Frankie, Ideo, and then still be able to go... Eight into the blocker with Luffy, 10 into the kid. Let's try 8 into the blocker first. So now 10 gets us there, and we can play the Ideo, I guess. Could have also played the Kairos if we were going to do the... Actually, what we should have done is just play the Kairos, bounce the 2K. Oh, maybe not. But we can at least do this. Well, we can actually go 10 here. Play Leo, tap the stage, draw into a 2K and a Rebecca, and discard this, and then play the Ideo. Opponent concedes. Their list is pretty whack. I mean, maybe it's not. I mean, they're on vanilla, so I feel like it's kind of whack, but... Alright, anyway. We have a game against Pudding, or Sugar. They're going to choose to go first. We're going second. The hand's pretty good. I'm going to keep it. I have Karaida into Zoro with the double. I could search on the 2-don turn and establish the Karaida. Pop something on the next turn if I wanted to. And we have a Rebecca for later. They're going to activate their Searcher event. Take their 8-drop Dofi. So yeah, I think we're just going to search for only target is Zoro, and then play the Karate Coliseum, pass turn. We'll swing 7, we'll take the 7, get a Leo, which should be pretty good here. We get to the Kairos, which is nice for our 7-don turn. Honestly, we're probably just going 5 and summoning the Cavendish. They will Divine Departure to ramp a Dawn. I also don't know how I'm supposed to be playing against Sugar yet. If I should be swinging in those spots or not to deny them the ramp. Because, they're always going to have an event. Give them the Leo. They're going to play their Corazon. Trash an event to draw 2. Trash the Nora Beam Sword. And then end of turn, and they can restand 2. So we just need to live till next turn is when we can actually start playing cards. No cost reduction right now. So I guess we're just going 7. Draw 2. We'll trash a Zoro. I'm going to Nora Beam Sword to tap the Rebecca. I think I'm going to play Leo, tap the stage, search. I'll take Frankie. Do I want another Rebecca? No, probably not. So I'll just take Ideo. And then we can trash the Ideo. Swing 5 and play the Frankie. We need to discard a card before we block, just so we can get maximum value. Obviously want to try and hold these 4 cards in my hand for upcoming turns. We'll go 6, we'll counter 2. 5, I'll counter 2. Just play an 8 drop, which lets him play another 5 drop. And then that one on -1, add up to 1 purple event with a cost of 5 or less to your hand. Then from your trash to your hand, then set up to 1 Dawn. Card is active. Okay. So we're just gonna Rebecca this turn. Looks to be more of a Cavendish angle. So we can Rebecca, play the Kyros, bounce the senior pink. Well, this has to be someone active. Okay, so never mind. So we can go. Just thinking about the best way to play around their triggers or their events. I know the Nora Beam Sword is annoying. So I'll just start 6 here, I guess. Trashing the Zoro. Yep, so Noro taps the Frankie and they get a Dawn back. And then we'll go 6 here. Yeah, maybe a misplay. Maybe I should have played the Rebecca so the Kairos could swing into it and I get a free swing 6 at life, but should be fine. We'll play Kairos, play Cavendish, Kairos, bounce this, and then pass turn. They're going to replay the pink, add back the Nora Beam, which rests any character. I think next turn we're just red rocking this Dofi and swinging hard. So Nora Beam is plus 2,000. Yeah, I'll draw a card. Five to 5. As tempting as it is, I'm gonna give him the Adeo. And they're gonna play Corazon, trash the Beam Sword, and then restain 3. Okay. So now I still think we're red rocking this thing. So I want to swing 9 first or 7. No, I want to swing 7 first. I don't really care if he taps my Kyros, I just want to filter. Go to 8. So then we can swing 5 and 7. And just not tap the Frankie. So the Divine Departure, we'll red rock, pass turn. They're gonna go 8 to 6. I'll just take this block. I'll draw a card first and then play the Deo. I guess I'll play the Bartolomeo. 8 in. Give him one of these. 5 to 3. Gotta let that go. I'm gonna play another pink. Gonna add back the Nora beam. I think this is a Kyros swing into board angle. Bounce and swing into board. So first things first, let's do I'm gonna go 10 at this thing. Let him tap my Cavendish. I don't really need to filter. My hands is pretty good. Plus 2,000 on their leader. Okay. Fair enough. So now we can play. I'm just gonna swing here. And then we'll go 6 here. Get a card out of hand. And then Kairos, bounce, swing 10. We'll play Shanks. 12 into 8, I'll draw a card. 5 into 3, you gotta let that go. Alright. So, I think I play. Well, I probably swing 7 with Cavendish first. Yeah, I was gonna swing 7 with Cavendish just to see if I could kill him this turn. They have no Dawn up, so I feel like I could just kill him. And depending on what they take and what they don't, I could establish a Frankie or an Ideo or something. And I'm not dead, so I have 3 lives. So, all right, we have a game against Yellow Kid here. They're gonna choose to go second. We're going first. I'm gonna keep this hand because it has Leo into Rebecca. Honestly, I've never played this deck, so I think I'm gonna take the Zoro and the 2K counter and then trash the Rebecca is what I'm thinking right now. Could also reasonably take the Cavendish, or can Leo take Leo? No. So then I'm just gonna take the 2K counter and trash the Rebecca. I'm not sure how I should be playing this deck. I'm kind of just feeling it out for this first game. But let's see. They're just gonna play their Shirahoshi. That's fine. We don't really have a play here. We could establish the 2-drop just to stay under 5 cards, but I don't really see any point in that. So I'm going to just swing 8. We're gonna go 5. I will discard the 2K counter. I'm just gonna play Okiku past turn. So here we can actually kill the Okiku and not get punished because we have 3 or more lives. So since we top deck this Dressrosa or this Karate Coliseum, and then still be able to swing 5, so I'm gonna do that first. Then we can go 5. Pass turn, and the next turn we can play Frankie and Cavendish off our Rebecca. Probably the Cavendish standing, obviously, so because we can swing into board with the Karada. I guess it depends if they tap anything. What is this? Rest up to 1. Oh, so they're gonna remove my Karate Coliseum and rest my Leo. I hope they swing into it. No, okay. We'll take the 8. Alright, so we can't do what I wanted to, but we can still have like some pretty good plays, even without the Karate Coliseum. So I'll go 6. I think we're just playing the Frankie standing now. Whoa. And our Frankie can revive the Ideo. And draw us a card. They're gonna activate the Damned Punk, which kills a 5 or less, okay? So they get to kill anything on my board, probably the Cavendish. Okay, the Zoro. I'll just draw a card, draw into a 2K counter. They'll go 7. I feel like I want to block this, but I actually just take it, I guess. I don't know if that's correct. And save the Frankie for next turn, because I do have another one I could play. I don't know. Okay, we have another Coliseum, which doesn't matter in this spot, I don't think. We could go ahead and search for Rebecca. Oh, you can't take Rebecca off Rebecca. So actually what I think I want to do first is swing 6, draw. Oh, alright. So I was going to swing 6, draw 2, trash 2. Try to find another Rebecca. If not, maybe find a Luffy off of this. Still have enough Dawn to play it. Or just spam 2. Just like, you know. I would still have 8 Dawn left. I could play Frankie and Cavendish, swing 5, 5. Seems reasonable. But alright, so here's the list one more time. As you can see, a lot of people quit early, but it's hard to, you know, record 10 videos when 6 of them quit early. So I just decided to keep a couple of them in there so I don't have to waste all day making it, you know, the same video. But like I said in the past, I'm going to try to get some friends to join in on me with these OP10 games because people have been tending to just quit really early in the games. But so far, really like the Usopp deck. It's extremely powerful strategy, and I can't wait to play it some more and get a better feel for it as time goes on. So either way, GG's to all those guys. Make sure to subscribe to Plastic Beach X3 for more One Piece videos, and peace out.